Hello YouTube people, I'm here back from my vacation just to show you what deck I'm trying to work on. Basically it's the classic blue-black frog, but I'm also trying to make Quantum Riddler work. So I just noticed that like I played a lot of decks containing those two cards together, and like Quantum Riddler really shined in my testing because it's very powerful with Frog. Sometimes you can just empty your hand with Frog, play this, draw 2, then discard some, or play a land, attack with Frog, draw 2 again, then this goes to exile and you can replay it later. Like on the bad turns where you start to flood, you have these in exile, like on adventure you can cast it. And it's just been decent. It's just been another threat that doesn't get super devastated by Solitude like Murktide does, and is less clunky than Kaito, I think. The rest of the deck is just based to make this shine. I'm playing 22 lands, sorry, like 21 plus Sing plus Utawara, trying to make a lot of value out of my lands. Of course, playing 21 I know is a very big number. Then I'm playing 4 discard, 3 Thoxes and 1 Dreams. I just enjoy Dreams in my Grixis control deck, so I just want to have a bit of graveyard interactive cards for Flage. And then we have 2 Snare to Scolding. I am enjoying this this split. Of course, then you cut those 4 to play for Consigned Memory against Tron, so it's easy. Like you play those works like against basically all the decks besides Tron, so you have just 4 1 mana counter spell to replace. You have 3 Tamio and 2 Bowmaster to flash in the Kaito. I think I like those numbers. I have 1 more Kaito in the sideboard for like black-white. For now, I think those numbers are fine. I don't think Bowmaster is super well positioned at the moment. Tamio is strong. I think I can see myself playing a 4th copy, but I think it's fine to play 3 when you have all the other interaction for 1 mana. Then we have 3 counterspell and 1 dress down. I don't think counterspell is great at the moment. That's why I'm playing 3 and 1 dress down. That can be like decent against like Affinity and Saga decks and other decks. Like you can just play this Irresponsible Solitude, can kind of be a counterspell. Same for like versus black-white. Of course, this card can come in handy. Then we have 2 Force and 2 Subtlety. Since we need our hand empty for the Riddler, I think I like to play this split of 2 and 2 pitch spells. And then we have 2 Murktide. I think this deck plays not many non-creature spells, but enough to probably fuel a couple. I can see having a different configuration of enablers and payoff, but this is basically the first draw of the deck, the first list I made, so I need to see what is shining, what is not shining, etc. So a lot of testing will be done, and but I think I like the first look at this. In the sideboard we have 1 more card against New Form. I think this one is actually very strong. 1 more Scolding for Solitude decks plus like Energy. Arceus Recall and 2 Mystical Disputes, mainly for Affinity. Arceus is just a bullet, a silver bullet for the matchup, while Dispute can also be strong against all the blue-white decks that are popping off, and mirrors, and like there are a lot of decks where Dispute can be strong. Then we have Kaito for black-white, mirror, and other grindy matchups. We have Dumping Sphere, and that helps also against Eldrazi and Amulet. Just our 5th card I want to side in versus Tron. Tron is just popping off, so I like to have 1. Then we have Extirpate, mostly for Reanimator decks. I'm still thinking if this is better than Surgical, but I'm not sure. I think I like to bring these in also, maybe versus Energy. I need to see, because we're drawing more cards now. We're a bit more like mid-rangey that shifts into control, so I can play this against like a Flage. I don't think it's super terrible. Another Dreams that, because against Boros, of course, we got all the Thoughtseize, so having another graveyard interactive card might be functional, especially because Dreams is just very strong, like against Boros. And then we have a Spellbomb, same for graveyard decks. We have those 3 cards. Plus we have the last card is Engineered Explosives, very good against Boros, very good against Affinity and other decks that can be problematic at times. Like I faced a lot of curious deck. I faced like Hammer Time, so having an explosives can't be this bad. I think yeah, I just want to try this list. I think this was just the introduction, but I'm curious to see how this deck performs in a league. I wanted to play the challenge tonight, but there was a downtime that create me a bit of problem to understand when the challenge would have been live. So I decided like I just went out and then the challenge started. So it was a bit strange, but maybe I can play more tomorrow. So for now, I will just play a league and post how we are doing on this YouTube video. Also, make sure that if you enjoy this content, make sure to like the video and leave a comment. So if you get to like 100 likes, I can post more of the deck, work more on this iteration of black. Kaira, the Orphan Guard. I think if that's blue-white control, I think I can keep this hand. I would have mulliganed 100% against everyone, but I think we can probably keep against blue-white. Let's start with these, meaning they probably have like the full set of these. With this is a good land because you can do tricks with Solitude. Of course, it's very important to filter here because we don't really want to draw more lands. I think there is no rush in playing the Bowmaster. I think here I Thoxis them. See if I trade with a counter spell. I don't. Okay, their end is a bit stuck. I think I take the... I can also take the Lorien, but I think Narset is worse. And I play land go. With the idea of playing Bowmaster EOT. Now, of course, drawing Kaito would be amazing. First down is not the worst. They leave one on top, okay. No, I think I pass here. And they will likely play the Solitude. Can respond by just downing it. with this. And if I remember correctly, they can't really interact with my Kaito. Like, it's a real pain. Thinking if I want to play Dota War or not. I think probably I do. I can also consider to play the Tamio. Like, I'm fine one for one-ing them at this point. Just because I have Riddler, I want to draw more cards. They might want to lock down here. It's fine. Okay, they just scoop. Wow, yeah, I think Kaito is kind of unbeatable against blue-white. And I think this is the list by an Italian fellow that is called Niccolò Alfiniti. I wanted to check the list. I know. I have it somewhere because someone showed me recently. See if I can find it. By the way, like, we can treat this as the stock blue-white. So we have those. I like to side in maybe another discard. I can consider. Okay, maybe wait a second. Should have. So this is the list. Let's see if I can. Okay, so they have a couple of dispute. This is basically what we saw. A couple of dispute. Maybe they will side in Rest in Peace, maybe. And they have just 4 Solitudes and Narset Days. A couple of Bedzos. So I think I can. Like, let's see how many 2-drop do they have. They have no 2-drop. I think I can cut the snares. I like the dreams. I like all my removals. Maybe I can cut the cling and the betrayal doesn't seem amazing. Like this, I think I can stand. See if they have really a lot of. Yeah, maybe I can see myself boarding in Flusterstorm. Maybe over the rest down. Since we already have Scolding and counter spells for the Solitude and Sublety. And like, Solitude is not the best, I think. Like, it's fine, but. Alright. I can keep these. Keep one on top. Okay, maybe a card that I'm starting to miss is the Harbinger of the Seas. That's a card that I really enjoy having around. It's a card that I usually main deck. I can see not having it because we are living in a solitude, the combo-centric format, but I think it's probably still fine to have it, especially in like if you're playing in a local game store. So I think to note. I think I can pass. Like I have no rush in converting this disadvantage. I have no rush in playing Frog and get this countered, and then playing a Planeswalker, so I think no matter what Planeswalker do they play, I think a counterspell. Stock up, I think I still counterspell. I can fetch another watery. I don't think life is relevant here, and I might want to play strange lines, like if I draw another island or Otawara or Sink, I might want to actually do something a bit parkour. For here, not hitting the land drop is kind of annoying, but it's fine. Also, I forgot to side in the pushes. Yeah, make sure to cut the push. Push is no bueno. Okay, yeah. I was thinking about like what's called like the counter target triggered ability. It would have been insane. I think I keep both. Maybe here it was better to plus. I'm not shy of just passing and move to discard with the fatal push. Because here they seem they are gonna play a Solitude, so I'm gonna edict that. Maybe not, okay. They play K3 Atrium, that's a bit of a twist. The alternative line would have been crack the clue and push it. I can also see that. They can Prismatic Endings 4. Eat my Kaito. Okay, they have nothing and they scoop. It's fine, like, I think this deck is strong, of course, but you need a lot of things to go your way, and for how the deck is built, like, this deck does well against a very small amount of decks. Like against the decks we are prepared to beat, like you slay, but against something that is a bit off your radar, it's more complicated. I'm still thinking about this line. I still like to have a couple of mana untapped just in case they have, I don't know, something I really want to edict, like something unexpected, like a Teferi of Dominaria, that they might have Dispute for my force. Here they can play like Teferi plus Dispute, and I want to shield or edict it. Of course, it will trade for my Kaito, but it's fine. Then we can play something else. We can play the Riddler or the Frog or something. It's just strange that I forgot to board out the push. happy that it wasn't a super big problem. It's been a while, like, since I played this matchup, so make sure to say that pushes, even for the sovereignty. I think you can maybe keep one or two. Like with that in mind, I would probably side like these. Side those 5 and side out for push and the betrayal, maybe. Maybe you still probably want one push for an unknowing sovereignty, so you probably want to side like these. Yeah, makes sense. I'm not a lover of keeping forces in blue matchups, but I think the card does well against like the fairy, because of course the fairy can stop the game. Now we have two kings here. We need to hopefully play one. Grow of the Burn Willows. Okay. This is likely broad scale. I remember when I was younger, you played this opener and it was red green Tron that used to play this for Pyroclasm because like burn and affinity were a thing. Okay, now I think I want to start with Doxies. Yeah, and cut these. So like they don't have much. I can maybe counterspell these and I just take the Rumble. Seems they are kind of behind. Of course they play Eldrazi Temple and for the Saga, definitely an annoying card. I mean, external can play my Murktide and try to do things. I think if I want to play Cozy like this the right time, they don't, okay. So I think I will just surveil. I think there aren't many the cards I want to keep on top, like not these. Okay. One more. Okay, then I think I will just fetch surveil. Okay, they just were like decide to be very polite in not mess with my graveyard with the command. Zero top to bottom, okay, interesting. Cool to know. I just need to understand if we're winning the race or not. Okay. So this is a two tokens are 4/4. Okay, this helps. I think I can start by attacking. And I think I probably need to shock. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Next turn I think I play the Betrayal, no matter what. Ok. Quattro, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are they gonna emrakul me? Okay, just these. Okay, these I don't really care. Yeah, this is slightly annoying. Curious what they grab here. Cavern, okay. So I think I counterspell this. Now that I can. Okay. Oh, here I take 3. I might have lethal in this spot. That's probably not true though. I still need a couple of damage. 6 plus 3, 9, 10, 11, and even if they don't block, I think I would assume they block. But even if they don't block, it's been a while since I played my broski Murktide. Kinda missed the card. Yeah. Uno, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it's just 8. So here before, okay, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, just 10. Okay. Now I was thinking about them playing the Devourer of Destiny, would have been annoying for sure. Need to draw some Riddlers. Okay, so I'm not sure about Dumping Sphere. For sure I like the explosives. I like 4 Consigned to Memory, Dreams of Steel and Oil. I like the discard package. I think Bowmaster is a bit off. Sovereignty same is a bit off. Cling to Dust I can remove. Can get the Betrayal, they have too many spawns. I think like this doesn't look so, like probably Kite is not the best. Dumping Sphere, like I'm not sure if they only have the Eldrazi temples, so I'm not sure about this, but I can see myself bringing in the new Spellbomb. Even the Flusterstorm doesn't look so bad, considering they have like all the good cards, because yeah, maybe I can see myself doing this. All the good cards I want to counterspell are non-creature spells, and they usually take all their mana to do that. So yeah, I think this kind of works. This kind of works. Of course, like Kite is not the best when they have a board full of spawn every turn. I'm looking at myself, my hair are terrible. So happy that tomorrow I get to cut my hair. Finally. They are too messy. I know a lot of Magic players. Like, but I like to have my hair done perfectly. Okay, they exile the whole 4. I think they are struggling getting land drops. So I think I want to see their hand to take something with Dreams. Eventually we can take the Devourer, because we're for sure eating. I think I want to eat like a rock if they have a rock in hand. Yes. Okay, this hand is kind of strong, I have to admit. I think still cutting a Talisman is probably alright. So they have just one Devourer, so their hand is those 4. They're cycling the Godzilla to draw a card. Yeah. It is very good for my dummy, of course. Okay, and we also get to have the consign up. Okay, the chapter in Italian, I have no clue. My opponent was Italian, it's probably someone I know then. And we're gonna play another one, so it's better content for everyone. I know sometimes those kind of games are not super liked by the chat. So sometimes it happens that we misclick, I misclick, or something happens. So let's just play another match for entertainment. What? What's up? I will send l'Indy _basso 4 HL, ok. Okay, I mean, knowing we're against Broadscale, I think this hand is a keep. We have 2 interactions on turn 1 and on turn 2 for the Broadscale if they want to run that out. Then we have stuff to just set up a Riddler. Rent mulligans to 5, so FXCs would be kind of an impactful draw, unimpactful card. The Board of Destiny, okay, the Once Upon a Time Eldrazi style. I remember Once Upon a Time was so insane. I feel bad that like a lot of cards, like a lot of insane cards, they just went printed when I was so young, so I couldn't really enjoy them at max, because during COVID I was I think 22. But I started to play Magic later, so I wasn't one of 13 years old that started to play Magic. During the high school I started later. Okay, I think I cut the steerings. And if they just natural repellent, good for them. Nice. Probably the best. Okay, interesting. Curious, I think here I would take the Saga. For sure they can take these. Okay. Very cool play. Okay, now we have these. I think I want to play Dreams on them. Cut Flash Raker and the Soul Guide Lantern. And I can play the Surveillant and pass. I think I probably want to keep the land just in case. This also is kind of a removal. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to be careful with what we do. So I bet next turn they will develop the Saga, so I think I want to play these. It's a bet, but I think it's a winning bet. Okay, so this is not the worst. Suddenly I can't really take the Devourer, of course, because it's just they have a lot of types already. Like, doing like this is not the worst. I think I can just push plus counterspell whatever they play if they want to play something. Maybe I could have waited to play the Cling to remove the Saga because they are 2 types for the Emrakul. As you can notice, like, I'm very scared about the Emrakul, dude. Like, Emrakul is probably the card that is kind of unbeatable game 1. And they always have it. It's just like 2 off, but they always have it. They always have it. Okay. Springleaf Drum, ok. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so it's 10 types. Thinking if I want to sync, but I probably want to keep the sync for the land mode. Do I? No, maybe it's probably okay to sync actually. Thinking if I want to play the Riddler or not. Maybe I want to keep mana up for the counter spell. Do I even need to push these? Maybe not. Maybe I can just play the Riddler and be fine with my choice. I think I need to dig a bit in the deck. Okay. This is helpful. So if they draw land, they can play the Devourer. It's not super threatening though. They don't play. Okay. Interesting. Okay, this fits my plan. This fits my plans. Let's remove a bit of shit in the graveyard. Another saga would be annoying. Probably. I think if they play another saga, just jam my Riddler. Yeah, let's just jam the Riddler. I probably have a command, but it's not that I can do nothing forever. Okay, they don't have the command? What? This is super unexpected. On top. Okay. They can play another one, it's fine. I will sub it again. Now we start to attack. I think that they're gonna get Cavern, I would assume. Just another Eldrazi Temple. Okay, so then this Miko Spawn does nothing for me. Sure. No, sorry, nah. Misclicchino. Not the best. Apologize. Misclicchino, not the best. Which one do you want? This is a bit of confusing, like, because like for me it's clear that I don't want to exile my to just mess with these. Okay, if they played that, I have the scolding. Not tax even, okay. So I know the range is unknown, is to unknown plus brute scale, so I think let's start by attacking, I guess. I can also play the land. Nah, I think I like all my hand, like it's no super bad cards. If they play 6/6 is another 6 is a bit annoying, of course, but okay, this should help clear my ideas. I probably actively wanted that play the brute scale. 2, 4, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so they are a bit far from casting an Emrakul. I think I probably want to play the Sablety now. Yeah, I think this is better than the Snare. I could have also played the Sablety. Yeah, I was thinking about drawing 2, but I don't think it's worth. Drawing 1 is fine. Just in case, I think those are my best cards in the deck, so... Okay. This is lethal, I think. It's like I draw 2, so it's 3, più 2, 5, più 4, 9. Yeah. It's the same, but slightly better, I think. Okay. Post board, like we decide the same. So these dreams, explosives. We decide out. Like the rest one is not bad as we saw. Probably Bowmaster, Kaito. Sablety is kind of mediocre against all their ability on the stack cards. Cling to Dust, not the best. And I can see maybe trimming. I can trim either a Riddler or like Betrayal. Okay, was the other bad card. I can like myself a Spell Bomb and maybe cut either a Riddler or Murktide. Probably Riddler is slightly worse. Yeah. Just because Murktide with 4 consign seems a bit more protected. Okay, the classic Thoxis Frog hand I always love. You can also consider two dreams if we want. Yeah, like when they start like this I want 2 dreams 100%. Just because it's very likely that they play a spell I want to deal with next turn. Okay, then let's just take these. So they have those 2 plus unknown. They're gonna grab one of these plus unknown. Flashraker, okay. Okay, so they have those 3 plus Flashraker, it's fine. No, okay, whoa. Saved myself from a bad situation. I think now I pass. Since I have another blue source, I can next turn focus these. If they respond with comma, the counterspell. Though I'm not even sure it's correct to pass in their situation. So they have those plus Flashraker. Like curious, I think if they wanted to pass, they would have grabbed the Saga. Well, maybe they're already at the temple. I think I want to counterspell this. They might have another one. Okay, they don't. Nice. Now drawing a black land would be amazing. Now that I draw these, I think I want to play the Psychic Frog. It is crazy, because then I can force the command next turn. I think putting pressure on pressure is always correct. And I think I probably want to pitch the Murktide, considering how this is lining up. Okay, maybe they... Okay, I want to draw an untapped land. But this is fine. Maybe I should have waited, because now I'm gonna make this flying because I want to get jump blocked, and I'm gonna grab a card. So yeah, it was a bit hasty to play like this. Let's see if it die, because if I draw fetch, then I will regret it 100%. Okay, they're fatal push, interesting. Let's see what they have, what they're cooking with. Like, this super scary card is the 3rd command, but I don't think I can beat every card in the deck. They also play this, okay, unexpected. Okay, let's push the token, so I don't have to commit myself into attacking and doing sick things. I want to command. They don't, okay. Then I think I start with Toxis. It's bad because I need to tap out in my turn, blah blah blah, but I think it's fine. They might also let this resolve, and then I can decide. I think if they let this resolve, discard 2, play the Riddler. Draw 2, discard 1, attack, draw discard 1 again. Start to put a serious pressure on them. I'm still not sure about giving the frog flying before, because of course I trim my graveyard for... no, I don't think I want this to resolve, sorry. Right. Oh, they had another cozy deck, okay. Sure. So I think I can play this X3. No, maybe it's, yeah, let's just play this X3 and pass probably. Just because if they draw a Basking Broadscale, I probably want to dress down and then find something with the the draws I get. By the way, like this Riddler card is giving me good vibes. I can play Emrakul, would be annoying. I think if they play Emrakul, I probably rest down in response to draw. I just say that I'm just very scared of the Emrakul. Play a forest and they probably pass. Yeah. Okay. Now let's seize them. I don't have a cool lethal with Thuxis plus. Okay, they have nothing actually. They actually have nothing. And yeah. Still, I think probably my line stays of just passing like these. I was thinking if I had line like Thuxis myself, discard the Flusterstorm. Maybe I should have started. I could start with the rest down, draw a spell, Thuxis myself, discard the card. No, but because I think I had no business having lethal there. Like I don't think there was a line that gave me lethal. I will watch the gameplays. Okay, so this is 1 hour. You got to play 3 matches. Did a bit of testing against broad scale, but like the Riddler card seems very powerful actually. And yeah, I'm excited to play a bit more of these. So if this video gets like 50 likes, let's put the goal very short. Let's put 50 likes. I will continue working on this deck and put the rest of the videos on YouTube. I think we're really trying to do our best to make YouTube videos. So we really appreciate all the criticism. Just try to work on my microphone, work on my webcam. So thank you for people that really watch all the videos. I love you. Thank you, and see you in the next one.